Hey everybody, Nakatalili here, with some important news concerning the channel. As those of you without an ad block may have guessed, I have finally managed to procure a partnership with YouTube. Now what this means is throughout all of my videos, ads will now be playing, and from these I will finally be able to make some kind of return for all the effort that I quite frankly enjoy putting into all of these videos. So as a small request for everybody, if you are using an ad block, please go in and add an exception for my channel. Now, it is a small thing to ask of everybody, but it would help me out immensely if everybody didn't simply block these ads. Now, with the coming partnership, you are going to see a couple things change around the channel visually here coming soon. I'm going to be working on that in the next couple days, make everything look real nice and pretty. Now, granted, I have no idea how much money will actually be coming in from this, but my making videos has now essentially become a very small business. So I may be considering a few ideas that I would have otherwise shot down. Because to be perfectly honest, doing Let's Plays of 100 million games that nobody has ever heard of, though I enjoy doing, isn't exactly going to bring in terribly many views. Now don't worry, if I don't enjoy what I'm doing, and if I'm not bringing you guys Let's Plays, then personally I think all of this is kind of pointless, so I wouldn't worry too much about things changing. But I will be considering a few ideas that maybe I wouldn't have otherwise considered. For example, I'm considering starting to do Let's Plays of a number of indie titles that were fairly newly released. Now, they wouldn't just be me charging into them blind. I would still approach them with the same expertise that I always had, but simply by doing a slightly more recent game, I think I'm likely to bring in a few more people. Now, another thing someone mentioned is, seeing as I do indeed play Minecraft, and all up until now I have completely shot down the very idea of doing a Minecraft video, I have had a few people suggest I do something like a special challenge map, or maybe a very short survival guide or something, which again is something that I'm not going to say I'll be doing, but it's something that I'm tossing around in my head. Now, of course, if I decide to do anything out of the normal at all, I can guarantee it is not at all going to influence our other plans, such as finishing GU, for example. What we've already got and what we've already got set in stone will, of course, be finished with the utmost proficiency. So don't worry about things changing around too much, though I may be introducing something that I may not have otherwise considered, and you may be seeing some small changes around the channel here soon. That aside, I would like to ask everybody, if you are going to sit through an ad, what kind of ad would you prefer sit through? I have two options, really. I can either put an ad that pops up during the video, or I can have a pre-roll ad that plays and then the video starts. Now, personally, I've never really liked the little pop-up ads. They break the flow of the video you're watching, especially for something as grand as, say, GU or Persona. To have a very large, epic scene going on and a little thing pops up advertising something, I've never been too fond of. So I was thinking about going with the pre-roll ads, but at the same time, the little pop-up really isn't that big a deal for something like, say, Newtopia. So what I want to ask for everybody out there is, which kind of ad do you find least annoying? And you don't have to simply say this one for all situations. Feel free to dabble in the gray area. So this is a big step forward for the channel, though, and I am very pleased to see it happen, and I can only hope that it serves not just me, but all of you well in the future. Thanks to everybody for helping me get to where I have gotten, and I hope you enjoy what I have in store. Until next time, everyone.